Good morning, everybody. For the playback, this is a 30-minute upper body and core workout, 3 sets of 10-minute circuits with a warm-up and cool down. So today's workout is going to be weights for the first circuit and then no equipment for the rest of them. So we'll let people come in for a couple more minutes and then we will get started. Good morning, everybody. Come on in. What, buddy? You're fine. Jet, man. Buddy, you're okay. If you guys saw today's workout, you are going to be using weights for the first circuit. So grab some, whatever you're using for your weights, grab those. The rest of the circuits, you will not need any equipment. This. All right, 9:30. You guys about ready? Get my timer going. So we'll warm up first. All right, let's get this warm up going.
Warm up. 3, 2, 1. Exercise 1.
All right, neck and shoulder movements first. So start with your nose. Nice, controlled. Get a nice stretch of that neck. Switch to your yeses. Down to the armpits. And then big arm movement.
That's halfway.
Roll those arms forward. Roll them backwards. Whichever direction, just to get your arms, upper body woken up a little bit.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice job. So now we're going to do a hip hinge with a shoulder flexion. So hips back, arms up.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 2.
Here we go. Hips back, arms up. Trying to coordinate that lower body to upper body. Get them moving in sync together.
That's halfway.
Good job, guys.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice job. All right, next is our warm up our rotator cuff. So we'll do our 90-90 external
3,
rotation.
2, 1. Exercise 3.
Remember, whenever we're doing rotator cuff in this external rotation motion, we got a nice point and we're just rotating around that axis. So our elbow isn't moving a lot. It's nice and controlled. We're teaching our rotator cuff to maintain that humeral head inside the socket, so it's not moving a ton, it's staying nicely in that socket.
That's halfway.
The job of the rotator cuff muscles. Remember, you can drop the elbows if it's too hard to maintain that position all the way up here.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice job. Now we're on to our push-up plus. So we're on either our toes or our knees, and we're just pushing
3,
up from your upper
2,
back.
1. Exercise 4.
So arms are staying straight, and you're just pushing up and rounding through your upper back, turning on that serratus muscle, that shoulder stabilizer. What are you going through, Jet? He's like constantly having a crisis in his life. Yeah, I'm talking about you.
That's
What's the
halfway.
problem?
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice job. Last one, we'll stay down here. We're gonna do thoracic rotation. So we're gonna thread the needle and come up into
3,
that rotation.
2, 1. Exercise 5.
We'll switch halfway through. Warm up that upper back. Thread the needle and rotate.
That's halfway.
Switch to the other side.
Three, 2, 1. Your timer is complete.
Nice job. Okay, warm up done, and I'll take you through the first circuit. So, grab your weights. I would say, obviously this depends on your fitness level. Medium weights would probably be good for these. Then you can always drop the weights if you want to. First exercise, bent over fly plus a tricep extension. So we're in a nice strong hip hinge position. We're coming up into a bent over fly or bent over T. So we'll squeeze those shoulder blades together. And then from here, we're gonna kick back into a tricep extension. Come down, fly, come back up, tricep extension. So we're combining two moves, but you still wanna make sure that you're focusing on doing that move properly, right? So we're doing a fly, so we're squeezing with the shoulder blades, remember, not just with the shoulder and arm, pinching those shoulder blades, and then come up and set to do that tricep extension. So just make sure you're not kind of fleeing through that tricep move. I still want it to be a nice, strong, stabilize, nice, good tricep extension, and then come back down to do your fly. Next exercise, another shoulder exercise. We're just going to do a forward and lateral raise. We're going to switch between the two. So you still want a nice strong base, slight bend into your knees, belly button to spine, forward raise, palms down for both of these, forward raise and lateral raise. Then we'll switch between the two. For these, you want to make sure you're engaging those shoulder blade muscles, right? So you don't have to pinch them hard and lock them in, but they should be turned on. So you just want to give your shoulder blades a little bit of a squeeze, say basically they're the core, right? So you want to engage them like you would engage your core, and then you can do these 2 exercises, okay? Third exercise is a back lunge with the PNF. So what we're gonna do with this, if you guys remember, we did the sword, pull the sword out of the pocket move. We're gonna do this again, but we're gonna do it one at a time. So we're gonna back lunge, and then from that side, we're gonna pull the sword out of the pocket from that side, and then we're gonna stand back up, back lunge, sword out of the pocket, come back up, sword out of the pocket, come back up. Okay, so the sword out of the pocket looks like this. Thumb in your pocket, so if I'm doing my right hand, thumb in my pocket, and then I'm rotating it into a Y position, okay? If I do my left side, thumb is in my pocket, and then I'm rotating it into a Y position, okay? Next exercise, bent over ER to swimmer. I'm gonna drop the weight for these ones because we're working that rotator cuff muscle. So external rotation into swimmer, come down, and then drop that. Externally rotate, swimmer, and down. If you have a lighter weight and you want to use that, then that's totally fine, but I would suggest going lighter than you're doing for the other exercises. Last exercise is a squat press flow. So this is going to look like this. We're going to squat, press, raise, stand up, and then come back to the beginning. Squat, press, raise, stand up. Squat, press, raise, stand up. Okay, so it's kind of more of a flow. If you have to go lighter weights because you're doing the raise, then go lighter. You want to make sure when you're standing up from that squat, so you're ready in an overhead press position. When you stand up from that squat, make sure you're not arching through your back. You still want to make sure the core is nice and engaged, okay? So we're doing a couple different ones this time. We gotta train your brain along with your body. So if you feel like you're not getting the move right away, that's fine. You have 2 whole 45 seconds worth to practice it, okay? So let's do this. Let me switch my timer.
Warm up.
Oops, nope. Here we go. All right, so the bent over fly tricep extension is first.
Warm up.
So that's this one. Fly, come back, set for your tricep extension, extend with control, and then come back down to the fly.
2, 1. Exercise 1.
Here we go. Fly, pinch the shoulder blades, come up, set, tricep extension, come back down to fly. I just don't want your tricep extension to be a momentum fling. I want it to be just challenging that muscle to extend, hinging around that elbow.
That's halfway.
Don't forget your neck. Give it your head a little bit of a chin tuck.
1. Rest.
So always whenever we're in any position, you want to make sure your head isn't dangling and your head isn't really extended. Nice neutral position of your neck, a little bit of a chin tuck.
2, 1.
Engage those deep neck
Exercise 1.
Here we go. Fly, set for tricep extension, extend, and come back down.
That's halfway. Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice job. All right, so our forward and lateral raises are next. Remember, slight bend in the knees, belly button to spine, engage those upper back muscles, and then we'll do forward
3,
and lateral
2,
raises.
1. Exercise 2.
Here we go. Forward raise, lateral raise.
That's halfway.
See from the side, my knees are just a little bit bent. So I'm keeping a nice neutral back position. If your knees are extended, you're more likely to sit in this extended position of your spine. So bend those knees, suck that belly button in.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice job. If you felt like that was easy, go up in weight if you have the option.
Three, 2, 1. Exercise 2.
Here we go.
That's halfway. Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice job. All right, so this next one is the PNF pattern. So we're pulling the sword out of the pocket. So back lunge, sword. So thumb in pocket, rotate to that
3,
Y.
2,
Stand back up,
1.
switch to the other side.
Exercise 3.
Thumb out of the pocket, into the Y position, and then switch. Thumb into the pocket, Y, switch. I know it might take a second to get this correctly, but I believe in you. You can do it. You have to think about your hand position, your
That's
leg
halfway.
position. So just because you're focusing on your upper body, don't forget what your legs are doing. This is a good core exercise.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice job.
Three,
Here
2,
we go, same thing.
1. Exercise 3.
Sword in pocket, pull it out, all the way up to that Y. Switch sides.
That's halfway. Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice job. All right. So bent over, extra rotation to swimmer. If you need to go lighter in weight, do that. So we're coming up here. Externally rotate.
3,
And there, pushing
2,
up into swimmer.
1. Exercise 4.
Here we go. Rotate nice and stable. Push up into swimmer. And come back down. Remember, when we rotate, we're rotating around us 1 point, so we're not moving our elbow a ton.
That's halfway.
Belly button to spine, don't extend through your back.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice job. Rookie.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 4.
Externally rotate, push up, and then back down.
That's halfway.
Nice job, guys. Nice and controlled. Remember, when we're not using any weights,
3, 2,
we're really focusing on our
1.
form.
Rest.
Nice job. All right, so this is the squat flow. So we're squatting, pressing straight out, lifting up, standing up.
3,
Come back to the beginning.
2, 1. Exercise 5.
So squat, press straight out, lift overhead, stand up, come back to the beginning. Squat, press, overhead, stand, back to the beginning. Really make sure you're not extending through your back when you stand.
That's halfway.
Press, overhead, and come back down.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice job. Nice little flow.
Three, 2, 1. Exercise 5.
Here we go. Squat, press, overhead, stand. Squat, press, overhead, stand.
That's halfway.
Good job, guys.
Three, 2, 1. Your timer is complete.
Nice job. You guys can drop those weights. All right. Second round. We're gonna be more down on the floor. So, oh, sorry. You will need a weight for the first exercise, but lightweight because it's a rotator cuff exercise. So we're just gonna do sitting. This is a very isolated external rotation rotator cuff exercise. We're just gonna do it from a sitting position because it's the easy way to isolate it. So you'll sit. Let me actually angle you guys down, schmidged. Hopefully that doesn't fall. Okay, so you're just gonna sit on the ground with one knee up, nice, tall through your spine, okay? You're just gonna grab your weight, put your elbow on your knee, and from here, we're just gonna do external rotation. Really easy way, like I said, to isolate because you're just anchoring your elbow down. You can hold your shoulder down if you want to with your other hand, and then you're gonna work on pure external rotation of that rotator cuff, okay? So we'll do whole 45 on one side, and then we'll switch to the other side. That's the only thing you need the weight for. So for the next exercise, we're gonna do our prone angel. So working some of those back muscles. We're gonna do thumb to thumbs the whole way through. So here, thumbs, rotate your palms and touch your thumbs. Thumb to thumb, okay? Next one is a push-up plus to a down dog. So whether from your knees or from your toes, we're doing push-up plus, so we're pushing up through our back, maintaining that plus, and then pushing all the way into down dog. Still maintain that plus on the way down and then coming down. Push up through the back, maintain that, come back, and then relax. If you're going from your knees, looks like this. Push up plus, pop up to your toes, into down dog, come back to your knees, or you can just stay on your knees the whole time. Push up plus, back into child's pose, and then come back down. Just make sure either one that you choose, you're maintaining that plus or that rounded back. So we're pushing up, maintaining that the whole way through that pushback with whatever version you're doing. Next exercise is a prone W to swimmer. You guys can tell we do this move a lot. So we're coming up here, doing our W, pinching with our shoulder blades, not just with our arm, shoulder blades, okay? W, and from there we're pushing up into a swimmer, coming back down, and then relax. Up, press, down, back, okay? That's a rotator cuff and upper back strengthening exercise. And then the fifth exercise is a plank, tall plank rotation. So we'll be on toes and hands. From there, rotate strong through that shoulder to the sky, and then come back, rotate strong through the shoulder. You almost want to push away like we do for the push-up plus as you do this exercise to make sure you're engaging all those shoulder muscles and you're not hanging on your hinges or sinking through your joints. So again, I think you can see a little bit better from this direction. From here to rotate, you want to push away. Keep that engaged the whole time, so you don't want it to look like this. Okay, you see how I'm sunk down to my shoulder blades clear almost all on the other side of my back. You want to make sure you're pushing away with that arm. You can do this from your knees if you want to. So you can rotate, same thing, you want to push away to rotate, come back down, push away to rotate, and come back down, okay? If you guys have, sometimes it's hard to see, especially with, it's hard to tell if you're doing the shoulder part right. So if you have somebody there to kind of look at your arm, see what it's doing, or a mirror, that could be helpful too. Okay, you guys ready? The sitting external rotation is first, so grab your weight.
Warm up.
Actually, can try it with a 5 to see how that goes. So we're sitting, got our knee up, elbow on our knee, and we're just gonna externally rotate.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 1.
I'm just gonna have my hand on my shoulder. I'm sitting tall through my back. I'm only going as far as this stays in the same spot. Your wrist stays nice and neutral. Okay,
That's
you're not
halfway.
extending through your wrist, it's staying neutral.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice job. And just switch to the other side. Same thing, elbow on your knee. I'm gonna anchor my shoulder down.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 1.
And then I'm gonna slowly lower and come back up. And so when you do it like this and you're anchoring that elbow down, remember I talk about if we're doing it up here, you want to keep that elbow in one position. This helps you maintain that exact position without having to think about it so much. This shoulder is so much weaker. Ooh.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, nice job. Okay, so on our stomachs, we're gonna do the prone angels, thumb to thumb. Oy.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 2.
Here we go. Thumb, come back to thumb. Remember, don't forget your chin. Tuck that chin in. Good.
That's halfway. Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice job. If you need to rest your head, like if your neck is getting tired, this is a good neck strengthening exercise
3,
as well.
2.
But if your neck is
1.
getting tired,
Exercise
you
2.
can just rest your forehead on a towel.
That's halfway.
Good job, guys. Keep it going.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice job. All right. Next one's push-up plus to down dog. So whichever version you're doing, just maintain that push-up plus throughout that whole
3,
down dog
2,
press.
1. Exercise 3.
Okay, so push-up plus up through the shoulders, maintain that. Push down, maintain it until you come back to the start. Press. And remember your press, because the down dog is very dynamic. You're using a lot of different muscles and joints.
That's halfway.
Because we're working on upper body, I want you guys to really push with the arms to do this down dog. You'll feel it differently than if you lift with your hips.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Good job, guys. So I'll say that again. The push should come from pushing with your arms, not lifting with your hips, because you will
3,
definitely burn
2,
out that upper body
1.
more.
Exercise 3.
Here we go. Press, push with the arms into down dog.
That's halfway. Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice job. All right, prone W to swimmer. Work that rotator cuff and upper back muscle a little bit more. So we're doing a W with our shoulder
3,
blades and then pushing
2,
up into swimmer.
1. Exercise 4.
Pinch, push, and back down. Maintain that head position.
That's halfway. Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice job. Ooh. Give it back a little stretch. Oh.
Three, 2, 1.
Same
Exercise
thing. Here
4.
we go. W and swimmer.
That's halfway. Three, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, nice job. Last one of this round is a plank rotation. So remember, we're focusing on our shoulder joint during this plank rotation. We're pushing up through the shoulder
3,
to maintain that
2,
nice strong
1.
position.
Exercise 5.
Here we go. Rotate, put up through the shoulder, and then come down. Rotate, push up through the shoulder, and then come back to neutral. Really, your plank, anything in plank should be done like this all the time, but we will really focus on it when we're
That's
doing
halfway.
this specifically for the shoulder.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice job. Last one of circuit 2.
Three,
Here we go.
2, 1. Exercise 5.
Push away, and then switch. Sometimes it helps to break down the movement like we do with the push-up plus. So you could do a push-up plus, maintain that push-up plus as you rotate. Push-up plus, maintain
That's
that
halfway.
as you rotate.
Three, 2, 1. Your timer is complete.
Nice job. All right, circuit 2 done. Shake those shoulders out a little bit. Give yourself a couple nice little swings. All right, circuit 3, mostly on the ground. So let me show you what we're doing. So first exercise is a walkout to a down dog tap. So you'll walk out either with straight legs or bent knees. Walk out, walk out, walk out. From here, down dog, tap to the opposite foot. So tap, tap, and then walk back up. So this is a dynamic shoulder stability exercise, okay? So you're gonna walk out. Nice strong plank position. Tap, tap, and walk back up. It's exercise 1. Exercise 2, side plank shoulder dip. So again, we're using a core exercise, but focusing on the shoulder aspect of that exercise. So we're gonna be in side plank. Now, I'm gonna show you from my knees because we are gonna be moving the shoulder. It's gonna be a lot of weight if you do this from your feet. So from the knees, we're gonna do kind of like a shoulder dip or a shoulder press away from here. So press, 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 maintaining that nice strong core position. Like I said, you can do it from your feet, but remember this is a shoulder exercise, so it's gonna be a lot of weight through your shoulder if you go through your feet. So I would try from your knees first. Next exercise, supine T with a toe tap. So we're on our backs for this one. Feet are up. So the supine T is we're gonna do that T exercise that we do bent over, but now we're gonna lift our body weight with it. So we're gonna press into the floor with our elbows, lift, pinch those shoulder blades together. So it's more of a push and pinch your shoulder blades, then it is a core exercise, okay? So really try to focus on pushing. And then, so that's one. So push with the T, and then we'll do an actual core exercise and touch the toe. Push with the T, touch the toe. Push with the T, touch the toe. So we're combining a core and upper back exercise. Fourth exercise is plank rocking. So we'll come down to our elbows. Try to do this from your toes if you can. We'll rock forward and back, maintaining that strong upper back so we're not sinking down as we come forward. We're keeping that nice and rounded. If you're going from your knees, you can do the same thing, rock forward and back. You'll just come up a little bit with your butt as you come up. Then the last exercise is a lateral plank walk. So we're in plank position and we're just gonna walk sideways with it. Again, maintaining that nice strong upper back. We're not sinking down through our shoulders, okay? You can do this, the modification is to do this from your knees. But then if you're doing it from your knees, you really, really want to make sure you're pressing away with your back because obviously it's a lot less weight through your arms. So just make sure you're really pressing up through your back as you do this. All right, you guys ready? Last set for this upper body workout. Let's finish it out strong.
Warm up.
All right, walk out to that down dog tap.
Three, two, one. Exercise
Here
one.
we go. So we're rocking out nice and strong. Tap, tap, and walk back up. Remember, whenever we do a walkout, we still want to stay nice and stable, so we don't want to do this hip shifting as we walk out, okay?
That's halfway. Three, two, one. Rest.
Nice job. So obviously I know it's when your core isn't as stable, you're not as strong yet, you're going to do a lot of hip shifting, but always the goal, you want to try to remember to not shift your hips.
One. Exercise one.
Or to limit the shifting as much as you can. You will get stronger and it will get better, but you just have to constantly be thinking about it because your body's not going to care. It's going to want to do that butt shift.
That's halfway. Three, two, one. Rest.
Nice job. All right, side plank shoulder dip. So remember, let's do it from our knees first. Hi, Tucky. Hi. What's she doing?
Three,
thank you,
two,
thank you.
One. Exercise two.
All right, we're on our shoulder and we're pressing away. This is staying nice and stable. Move it, sister. So we're kind of doing the motion I always tell you guys to do, but we're doing it as an exercise. Oh, my knees.
That's halfway.
Really press it down. Try to get that shoulder away from that ear.
One. Rest.
Nice job. Oh, that is tiring.
Three, 2, 1. Exercise 2.
Here we go. Press it away. Keep this nice and stable. It's just isometric core.
That's halfway.
Good job, guys.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Oh, it's tiring. Okay. Supine T to toe tap, T to toe tap, T to toe tap. All right. So, remember, we're lifting, pinching
3,
the shoulder blades together,
2,
and
1.
then coming up to touch the
Exercise
toes.
3.
So, drive the elbows in, pinch the shoulder blades, touch the toes. Keep the chin tucked. Okay, engage those deep neck muscles. I know this one's awkward, but this is a nice
That's
way to add
halfway.
some weight into that upper back area.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice job.
Three, 2, 1. Exercise 3.
Here we go. Pinch, toe tap.
That's halfway. Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice job. All right, plank rocking. So either from your knees or from your toes. We're just gonna rock forward and back on our arms while maintaining that nice strong upper back position.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 4.
Here we go. So rock forward and back without sinking your shoulders down. So press up through your back. Tuck that chin in. Remember, don't let your heads hang. Don't have your heads in extension. Tuck that chin in.
That's halfway.
Belly button to spine. We're not arching through our back. Tuck that tummy in.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice job.
Three,
Here we
2,
go. Same thing.
1. Exercise 4. That's halfway.
Good job, guys. Keep it going. Remember, from your knees, you're still rocking forward. The comeback is just kind of up on your butt a little bit, but still maintain that
3,
upper back press.
2, 1. Rest.
Nice job. All right, last two exercises is our plank walks. So try to go from your knees and arms. If you can't, you can go from your knees, or you can just hold a plank always.
3,
That's always a
2,
modification.
1. Exercise
There you
5.
go. So we're walking, we're trying to maintain that nice, flat plank position so we're not shifting our hips, okay? Running out of room. We're pressing up through our upper body.
That's halfway.
I know your arms are tired, your core is tired. Finish it out strong.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice job. One more exercise and we're all done for today.
Three, 2,
Here
1.
we go.
Exercise 5.
Nice and stable. You think about don't take a step until you've locked everything in. You can take this really slow to make it as stable as you can. Imagine trying to balance
That's
something on
halfway.
your back. Almost done, guys. Finish it out.
3, 2, 1. Your timer is complete.
Woo, nice job. Nice job today, you guys. Take a couple deep breaths, take a sip of water, and we'll cool it down. Woo, those upper body workouts, man. They always get you at the end. All right, shake out your shoulders a little bit. Take some deep breaths. And then let's stretch it out. So let's start with our upper back and chest opener. So we're coming out, palms out, wrists extended. Open up your chest, arch your back, extend your head, and then roll it all in. Bear hug. Stretch that upper back. So this stretch is what's going to stretch that serratus muscle, those rhomboids, that middle trap, all those muscles that we've been working a lot today. This will stretch those out and then extend and open up your back. Stretch them out. One more time. Nice job. All right, now we're gonna stretch those triceps and that rotator cuff a little bit. So we're stretch across the arm, kind of give that tricep, that posterior shoulder a little bit of a stretch, and then we're gonna come up and reach up your back. Stretch some of those rotator cuff muscles. We'll stay on this arm a couple of times and then we'll switch to the other side. Commonly, when people have stiffness in their shoulder joint or their rotator cuff, you'll be able to tell by this reaching up the back. That's a common motion that people lose if they have any issues with that. So just reaching up your back is a good way to stretch it out. Switch to the other side, reach, and reach across. Nice job. 2 more stretches. Now we're just going to do a cat camel through your upper back. So we're just going to sit in this half child's pose position. just so we lock out our low back. And then we're just gonna extend and flex through that upper back. It's gonna feel a little weird at first, but try to localize so you're not bending through here. You can see you're bending through your upper back, so you can kind of get your neck into it if you want. But as you can see, my lower back really isn't moving that much. Couple more times. All right, now let's thread the needle. Last exercise. So we're gonna come down, thread the needle, and then come up into that thoracic rotation. One more time this side, and then switch to the other side. One more. All right, shake it out. Nice job today, you guys. Nice little upper back, shoulder workout, core workout. We'll be back on Friday with our full body cardio circuit to get you guys nice and sweaty and ready for the weekend. So I will see you guys on Friday. Bye.